and I shouted out into the universe answers to questions which no one asked me. Hey guys, my name is Molly and I have hooded brown eyes. I'm still waiting on some items that I purchased from Black-owned makeup brands. So today I thought we could dive into one of the Colourpop palettes that I bought. Today we're going to do Aura and Out. A car is going to drive by. It looks like this. I don't really see a dark shade in here that I can use to do like my outer corner, but luckily for us, I still have the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette, and I kind of am going to use that to supplement because this is quickly becoming my favorite palette, perhaps of all time. I have severely overdrawn my lips. It's 96 degrees outside with 70% humidity. My hair is going to get real stringy real fast, so let's dive in. I'm first going to go into this cream shade called Eurovision. Ooh, that's powdery. Today I thought we could talk about how I do my makeup for TikToks. If you don't watch my TikToks, you should. I'll link down below. It's Guy, American author. Also, I'll link my Facebook and Instagram and my other YouTube channel where I talk about writing musical theater and I act out funny little skits. This character that I normally do based on my own personality is kind of a quirky character. I like these eyeshadows, but there is a lot of kick up in the pan and a lot of fallout. I do this character on TikTok. It's pretty much me, but a little bit more sarcastic and morbid. This is really pretty. The character that I do on TikTok is kind of different like me. I feel like I don't really fit in a small town. She always kind of gets herself into these situations where she has to deal with Karens. That is a very, all the cars. Why all the cars? That's a very pigmented yellow. Next I'm going to go into this blue shade with this Ecotools brush. The shade is called Vibes. And I'm going to put that right on my brow bone so it's showing up in the hood. So I like to do my makeup a little bit outlandish and a little bit darker and funkier because it kind of plays up the comedy of me being stuck in this town with all these Karen type people. I think they're pretty funny. If you get a chance, I think you should definitely check them out. But I'll link everything in the description box below. I like that. Then I'm going to go into this green shade in the middle with my flat Ecotools brush. This is called Fresh Cut. I'm not going to go with my finger like everybody thinks I'm going to do. This Karen character that I always bring out on my TikToks though always has her hair up in this clip. She's actually based on somebody that I know. I'm not going to say her name though. But it's all in good fun. TikTok's a really fun app. I've never seen a pastel more pigmented. Y'all, why didn't I discover this before? I've always heard people talk about Colourpop, but I was just like, nah, I don't care. I was so brainwashed before and blind. These are like the most pigmented pastels I've ever seen. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I'm gonna go into this. This is just a white. It's a very white shade. It's called Young Love. I'm gonna see what that looks like right here in my inner corner. Let's do this shade right here called Energize. It's very sparkly. It's powdery. This is what it looks like. It looks like confetti. I'm gonna do that right here. Oh gosh. If you've seen my channel, I feel like you know what's going to happen. I'm gonna get glitter in my eye. It happens every damn time that I try to like put some kind of sparkle on. If anybody has any tips or tricks on how to not get sparkle in my freaking eyeball every time I put it on my eyelid, please tell me. That is fun. My son also does TikTok. He's 14, and I think for his sake and everybody else's sake, I don't do any of the like fun dances. I just don't really have the self-confidence to do dances on TikTok because I'm like, well, I'm old. I'm not cool. Now I'm gonna go in with this dual-ended brush into this green shade right here that I actually did like 2 seconds ago, but I wasn't holding it up to the camera, so I'm gonna act like I'm redoing it now. Boink, boink, boink. This is called Soul Sister. And I'm gonna put this on the outer corner. This one's not showing up very well. It's like very creamy, but it like, maybe it's a topper shade, but it like doesn't want to jump in the hole. It's a pretty mint green, but see, look at this. It's almost like a duochrome. Is that what it is? And I'm just an idiot? That's probably what it is. I annoy myself. Let's go into New Age right here. It's like a sparkly blue shade. And I'm gonna blend that upwards a little bit. I want this to be like a green garden party. What do you guys think about older people doing dances on TikTok? And by older people, I mean me. Okay, now I'm gonna go into Healing Heart with my finger. This is like neon lime green. Let's see if it shows up. It does. Maybe I spoke too soon though before. Like the mattes were very pigmented, but this shade in the corner was not. And I really wanted like a dark color at least to do something. It's a fun moment. I'm just talking into the void. Okay, I'm gonna go back into this center shade called Fresh Cut, which is actually like my favorite color of this little palette so far. It's a fun pastel palette, but I just sort of want like a dark color to balance everything else out. I don't have blue eyes. Then I'm gonna go back into Vibes with my little flat Ecotools brush. And put that over it. This is all I have so far. You know what I'm gonna do. You already know. Tell me I shouldn't, but I want to. I'm gonna go back into, hello. I'm gonna take my flat brush into this dark blue shade called Sky from the Ace Beauté palette, Vintage Dawn. I just wanna darken the corner just a scotch. I have to push this massive flap of skin back, and if I don't, I'm gonna look like I did in every high school picture with crimped hair. See, that's all I wanted. I'm gonna blend these two together. Then I'm gonna go back into this white shade here and just barely and I now realize that I had dipped into both of these. So it looks like I'm gonna have sparkles on my brow bone. All right, I'm going to do the other eye off camera because nobody wants to watch me struggle, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're almost done, but I just wanted to do one last step. I want to darken up just down here, just a tiny, tiny bit, just a tiny bit, don't judge. I'm gonna take this color Sky one more time from Ace Beauty, Vintage Dawn, hashtag not sponsored. And just ever so slightly. I hope this is showing up on camera. It looks pretty in my mirror. That doesn't really mean anything. I don't know what I'm doing with my lights. I'm just doing my makeup for fun because it's the weekend and I don't have to wear my mask and face shield at my house. Boop. I'm gonna do my lashes and my mascara off camera and I'll be right back. Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. La 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 la, woo. Sorry, it's System of a Down. It's one of my favorite bands of all time. That's the finished look, y'all. I think it turned out pretty good. I like the mix of the neon green and the blue, but overall, the colors were a little bit powdery. There's 3 shades that I love. Vibes, Fresh Cut, and this one, Eurovision. I didn't really try Solar Hour. The mattes were really pigmented. I don't know about the rest of it. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more. The pastels were pretty, but the shimmer shades weren't super pigmented, but maybe they're just supposed to be topper shades and I'm an idiot and that totally could be. It's getting very humid in here. My hair is getting super stringy. That means it's time to go. I'm gonna go do some TikToks. I'll link my TikTok down below. Maybe I'll see you there, and be excellent to each other. Isn't that the most fun tank top in the world? Just be excellent to each other. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.